Hi, and welcome to today's webinar hosted by Jigsaw24. Today we'll be discussing how Jigsaw24 and Apple technology can help you improve device security in our presentation called Secure from the Ground Up. For those of you I haven't met before, my name's Ryan Dix. I'm the Mac Solutions Lead, and I've been working in the Apple ecosystem for the last 12 years. On our agenda today, we'll discuss the challenges that growing businesses face when it comes to security, and how Apple technology supports the security goals of modern businesses. We'll then go on to discuss the key features of the latest Apple devices, and of course the support from Jigsaw24 that you can expect as an Apple Premium business partner. So let's start with some of the common IT challenges, and it ultimately starts with handling tasks ad hoc without implementing a centralized IT solution. Systems quickly become outdated or often unable to keep up with your growth. And of course, you therefore can't meet new stricter compliance requirements such as Cybersecurity Resilience Act. Time-consuming systems don't deliver a great user onboarding experience that we've all come to know and love as a consumer across iOS and macOS, and small IT teams are often unable to keep up with growing demands and respond proactively to threats. A few stats for you then. So first of all, 50% of UK businesses reported experiencing a cyber attack in 2024 alone. £44 billion worth of lost revenue due to cyber attacks in the last 5 years, and 116,000 non-phishing cyber crimes reported in the UK in just 2024 alone. And ultimately, the key issue is security and compliance, and it stems across 5 key areas from identity and access, data governance, device compliance, user awareness, and of course, in a remote and hybrid working world, cloud and SaaS security. So what does good look like? We've split this into 3 core pillars, starting with management. And ultimately, that's enforcing settings, installing and maintaining a line of business applications with good remote support to your end users, with that ability to remote lock and wipe devices that have been lost or stolen. Most importantly, transparency and visibility over your estate using tools that we've developed internally, such as Insights24 and automatic patching. Security and identity is core to every business, and it starts with being compliant with security benchmarks, having a good password syncing posture, and a healthy level of device encryption. And you can extend these services with us with Cyber Essentials compliant privilege access management with Elevate24 and endpoint security and response with our partnership with SentinelOne. And in order to drive that great user experience, some of the things that we advocate for include zero-touch deployment, self-servicing portals, service desk support when your users need it most, and of course, as we discussed, privileged access management and Apple accredited repairs when things go wrong. A low-touch configuration process for time-poor IT departments is something that we have to deal with every day. And it starts with Apple Business Manager, which, if you're not familiar, streamlines the process of configuring devices, purchasing and distributing applications. Apple are well known for having built-in security tools such as Secure Enclave, which ensures devices are secure from day one, along with compatibility with existing systems, including device management solutions, which we'll touch on shortly. And ultimately, that delivers 60% fewer tickets filed per device per year, and a 90% reduction in likelihood of a data breach via lost or stolen assets with Mac. And Apple tell a great story. They have huge credibility when it comes to designing and delivering a platform that's secure from the ground up. And it starts with Apple Silicon. And the way to think of this is like a bank vault protects critical assets within an already secure and guarded environment. Many Apple features and components provide segregated and protected areas for security critical operations. FileVault is a full disk encryption tool. It encrypts the data on a Mac automatically, ensuring that if a device is lost or stolen, the data remains inaccessible without the correct credentials. IT admins can enforce FileVault via mobile device management to maintain compliance across the estate. Gatekeeper is designed to block untrusted software from running on macOS. It checks that downloaded applications are signed by an identified developer. And of course, that's overlaid with system integrity protection. 2 more features to discuss here. XProtect, they're built-in malware detection and remediation tools, and app sandboxing, which ensures that every app installed through the App Store is isolated in its own sandbox environment. This limits what apps can access and prevent malicious code in one app from affecting the wider system. And to back that up with some stats, 71% of IT decision makers said built-in encryption is very important to them, and 91% said they believe biometrics are more secure than passwords. And again, Apple has huge credibility in this space with Touch ID and Face ID. They are biometric authentication, which makes logging in both secure and fast. And as I mentioned earlier on, we extend security with support from Jigsaw 24. Elevate gives your team the power to grant limited privileges to certain users for a limited period of time. It allows the user to access the admin permissions they need for their role whilst maintaining security restrictions. And with Elevate, you can group users and restrict what privileges they're granted according to their needs and protect from malicious attacks. I mentioned earlier that we take some time to discuss device management. So zero-touch deployment, or automated device enrollment as it's known, is the best way for IT to deploy Apple devices directly to the end user. It automatically enrolls organization-known devices into an MDM solution so that you don't have to physically provision them before you hand them out to your users. This is enabled using some of the frameworks that we discussed earlier around Apple Business Manager and MDM. We offer a range of MDM solutions for Apple-only and mixed Apple and Windows environments, extending native tools to give more granular control over user permissions, access rights, and more. And you can see two of those core solutions on the screen with Jamf and Iru. Our device management service covers all of your business's IT needs end-to-end, and it ultimately ensures that you're following best practices throughout. And what we've done is we've combined several offerings into a package that delivers standardized services targeting the needs of SMBs whilst remaining customizable and, most importantly, flexible to your needs. This means that you can pick the areas in which you'll benefit the most from our support and let us take care of those aspects of your provision. We deliver a complete cycle of support from zero-touch device build to managed updates and security services. Your job is to simply sit back while our team take care of your devices at each stage of their life cycle. That ultimately frees up your IT department to work on more critical tasks and support your business growth. So why us? Some of our credentials include being an Apple Premium Business Partner and an authorized service provider. I mentioned our team of Mac technicians earlier on, ranging over 30 years of experience, over 50 device management customers. We're a Jamf Elite partner whilst being ISO compliant and Cyber Essentials Plus accredited. You can see some of our accreditations on the screen, including Cyber Essentials and ISO 27001. So where to go next? We have 3 core services that we offer to our customers, which includes an adoption pilot, assessing the feasibility of deploying Apple, including device management and hardware support considerations, a readiness review, which is an in-depth assessment of your existing environment, reviewing everything from procurement to onboarding to management and security workflows, and an optimization review, which works in tandems with Apple's professional services team. It's an opportunity to improve productivity in your estate and delivery of detailed findings and next steps. Thank you for taking time to join our webinar today.